Hey everyone. My dad makes. I'm here with my dad and Brad. Hi Brad.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel. And my dad makes custom controllers for the disabled. Here it is right here. And I'm going to try playing Minecraft with it. Oh gosh. Okay, how do I get up? I have to spam buttons. It's confusing, trust me. For me anyway.
So what's different about this controller versus a regular controller for, this is Lars Craft Dad chiming in. Lars is figuring out the buttons, but as you can see, this one's mapped for Xbox. We're playing on the Xbox One right now. And Brad here, he's the one that built. Say hi, Brad.
Hello.
Brad actually built it.
Is it menu? No. Ah, there we go. Okay, so. Okay. Now the bullet. No, I don't have menu. Huh.
It takes some getting used to.
Okay, so this is how they switch to items. Okay.
The buttons are labeled if you look.
Oh, yes.
Look at,
This is
you got X, Y, A, B,
Yeah, it's still confusing.
view
though.
menu. Oh, it's way different than holding hand controller. But Lars, when you've met some of these people, they can't hold a handheld controller, right?
Look, hey, I'm dancing underwater. I forgot that. Okay.
Let me show you something else on the back of the controller here. It's got these ports on the back.
So that we can add like light switches or something like that on.
Right. We have like byte switches. What's another one we have, Brad?
Sip and puff.
Right. So what does that do?
Basically, it goes into one, and if you can, that's one button, and blowing, that's another one.
Yeah, and we have another thing it's a byte switch. So if you bite down, it can trigger a button, which frees the hands up for using, being able to access more buttons. A lot of people use the byte switch for like aiming, like to hold it down, to like look down your deal there. So we make them for the Xbox, right?
Yeah, the Xbox and PS4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's actually a lot harder than it looks. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just getting good things. I don't know.
Well, the color scheme is the same though, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you got
sure.
the red button's going to take you back, right?
Yeah, the color scheme is definitely the same. It's a little bit awkward. Like I have to kind of do this when I want to like spin, sort of.
Let's take a look at the analogs. Those are 3D printed.
Yeah. Okay, so that. So this is. This is so awkward. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit a cow. Ugh, sensitivity. Okay, I'm gonna stop flying. No, I don't know. No, so close.
So we're testing this right now. We have to do testing.
I hit him.
Tell us about that, Brad.
So basically, once we get these controllers built, we log into the Xbox One, pull up a game, kind of just go through the game, make sure all the buttons are working and everything's working smoothly and nothing, there's no problem.
Right. So we actually do a lot of customization for the players too.
Yeah, there we built a lot of different controllers. Some customers, they'll call in to us and let us know kind of what they prefer, how they want their controller to look, and we'll actually adapt it for them, make it specifically for them, which is one thing we do here that's very nice, which I think is a big up.
Well, yeah, because there's a variety of disabilities, and someone with cerebral palsy or MS may need a very different configuration than, say, someone that's quadriplegic. That we get a lot of C3, C4, C5 people that, young people, a lot of them in their youth that are just wanting to game again and can't. So you getting a little bit more used to it, Lars?
Little.
Yeah? You know what's going to amaze you is
Oh my gosh, oh
you
my
should
gosh.
totally play with some of the guys, some of the guys that we have controllers with, and you'll be surprised at how good they are.
Wait, where's
Like
the
we have guys that play. Yeah.
Watching some of these guys who get our controllers play it blows my mind away. Because I mean, they're just as good as someone with a handheld controller, which is really unbelievable.
Oh, yes, it is.
We're working on some new tech, so it's like there's some stuff coming out this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try using the Elytra. This is going to be the hardest thing ever known to be down.
So Lars, your channel is about making, right?
Yes.
Well, what's great is that we make all of this here. This whole thing, this whole plastic thing that's right here, and this whole rim.
Yeah, we actually make this. It's
That's
everything.
it. It looks like something you bought at a store, but that's all made here.
By us, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now the grand moment of trying to fly with an Elytra. Oh man, this is gonna be so hard. Okay, can I actually do it? Oh my gosh.
There you go. Whoa!
Yeah, I can just press A to really go up. Yeah, actually gliding is in survival would probably be like the hardest thing ever. Because also I think in survival you have to hold A.
Oh, you gotta hold A.
You can't just glide.
So A would be a button for this game that you'd want to map to a byte switch, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that you or a pedal, right? So since you're lucky and you have 2 legs.
I think hitting in this is definitely very hard while like trying to if you're turning and trying to hit, you can't really move.
Yep.
So battling people in this would be very hard, especially in battle. So
That's why we have different layouts and different button configurations.
Exactly.
So certain gamers, if it's a first-person shooter controller, it's going to be a little different than someone that's just doing
Minecraft.
Minecraft or RTS. All right, Lars. Well, my arm's getting tired.
Yeah, well, so my hand's getting tired.
That's because you're not used to gaming like that. You don't have the muscle.
I have to, constantly move my hands to just do a comedy.
Well, to be fair, though, this should probably be in your lap and not up on a table like this, so you're not like navigating like that. I mean, if you were to move it down here, a lot easier, right? You just gotta put a prop your.
I would probably need a better chair.
Yeah, not perfectly set up with this. I mean, you could totally take this to the living room though, and play, and then get good.
Right now, I think.
What's the D-pad?
Yeah, this is the
Yep.
Oh wait, so I can set it to pick block. So if I hit pause, and so I can't use the D-pad in the pause mode. Then I want to go into settings. No, actually no. Back. I want to go controls. And I want to go to pick block. Where is pick block? Pick block. Here we go. Okay. And then that will be this side. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. And okay, so now I should be able to do this. Move down there. Yep.
There you go.
Yay,
So it's just like anything. You have to learn
yeah.
how to do it, and then you become really good at it, and just becomes natural. Kind of like learning to drive a car, which you're a long ways from doing, Lars. Thank goodness.
I love how you can slow fly using the D-pad though. I do this and slow fly.
That's a pretty big D-pad.
Yeah.
Which is good, frankly. I sometimes miss my D-pad and lose the game because of it.
That'd actually be a good game for Night, a good controller for Night
Oh, yeah,
Squad.
definitely.
Can you imagine Night Squad with that D-pad? It'd be so much fun.
Well, for you.
Yeah, I'm a D-pad gamer when it comes to Night
I
Squad.
would use the D-pad. I would use this, and I would use I think X is my favorite. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching this live stream, everyone. And yeah, see you guys next time. Good.